There's a popular Jewish folk song made popular by the famous Avram Fried, describing the Torah being given at Sinai and how they were taken to other nations besides Israel and offered. It goes like this. First nation he went to was Esau, Yaakov's brother, son of Yitzchak, grandson of Avram. And he goes to these people and says, I have 2 tablets with 10 sayings on it. Would you like to accept it and commit yourself to it? They said, what's written there? They told him, do not commit murder. His reaction was, you come to me? You come to us, to our nation? Our Zayde, our grandfather, in his blessing to Esau, said, Al Charbecha Tichya, you're going to live by your sword. And you want me to undertake never to commit murder? They refused. He goes afterwards to Ishmael, the son of Hagar, the Arabs. And same thing goes on. I have 2 tablets with 10 words written on it. And would you like to accept and commit yourself? They said, what's written there? And they were told, do not commit theft. What, you're telling us that? Our great-grandmother, Hagar, the angel told us you can have a child, his hand will be in everybody else's pocket. How do you expect us not to do that? Goes after to Ammon and Moab, the descendants of Lot. They say what's written there. Do not commit incest. What? How was our great-grandmothers, how were they conceived? Lot and his daughters. And you want us not to commit incest? Big question. How did this come about? A salesman who has a big package, and he knows that in that package there's something there that's not desirable to this particular customer. Will he show only the one that he knows the customer does not want? Show him everything. Perhaps he'll accept it as a package. That didn't happen. To Esau he says, don't commit murder. To Ishmael, do not commit theft. And to Ammon and Moab, do not commit incest. Why did he choose specifically those that he knew they would reject? Even an honest salesman is allowed to put all these together, but to say only those that he knows he will not be successful, what kind of a salesman is that? And what do we learn from that? The answer is as follows. There's a saying in the Gemara, the Lord does not come on his creatures with tyranny. He does not demand from them something that they are unable to do. And everything that they accepted in the Torah is given their power to do it. So he comes to Esau and says, what's written there? You have a personality problem. You have a murderous instinct. Accept these commandments. And when God gives you the commandment, he gives you the emotional and mental and physical ability to carry out the commandment. Lo tirtzach means not necessarily you shall not. You will not. I'll give you the conscience to be able to guide you in the direction away from that. And that's your big problem, is living by the sword. Same thing is with Ishmael, with theft. Same thing with Ammon and Moab, with incest. And all the others, as it goes on in that homily. What do we learn from this? You might think that the acceptance of the Torah, 613 commandments, is too much. You might think that we don't have the ability to control ourselves. such a wide scope. Well, we're no different than Esav and Shmuel and Ammon and Moab. When we are told, observe the Sabbath, that means you have the ability to do it. And we have the spiritual strength to have faith that not working one day will bring blessings into this other 6 days, more than if we work 7 full days. And so on. Every other commandment. Honor your father and mother. That might be a little difficult, because by nature, the parents look out for the child. Not always they look out for the parent. But the answer is, when we accept the commandments, these are not only commandments, not only suggestions, but assurances that we have the power and the strength to overcome it.